All right, welcome to Financial Independence Retire Early. This is the 27th episode. I think, yeah, gosh, it's been a while, right? It's been a minute. That's my bad. That's all on me. I'm sorry. The truth is, it does take like some time and some money to be consistent on this channel, especially before you hit monetization. So that's why I like the likes, the subscriptions, the sharing are so important. Um, help me grow the channel and help me reach my goals. But until then, like, look, I'm gonna leave all my details in the description. Hit me up, like donate, right? Send me an e-wallet until I have a Patreon. I take money on PayPal, right? I take e-wallets, money markets, anything. I'd really could use the donations, just so I can like remain consistent. Because yeah, the data costs and the research costs, all of that, it does take some effort, right? So again, like I said, until I hit monetization, I could do with the donations. So just like contact me, my details are in the description, or comment, and I can like respond to your comment with my account details, my PayPal account, and so forth and so on. But without further ado, today I'm going to be talking about Shiba Inu. Yeah, so I'm back on the cryptocurrency grind. Oh, well, this was also like a few people asked me about like what's my opinion on Shiba Inu? Should they be investing in Shiba Inu? And look, I don't give investment advice, but I share my opinion. I share my experiences, and people make their own decisions, based on what they hear other people say, what they read, and yeah, if they want to, they can combine it with what I say, and and like I said, they make their own decisions. So a few people asked me to talk about Shiba Inu so I can share my opinion, and they can like make their own opinions from my opinion and other people's opinions, and like the facts also that are being shared by myself and other people. So I own Shiba Inu coins, right? The crypto trader that I used did what is, I think it's an airdrop or the equivalent of an airdrop. Like they gave everybody on the app 10,000 coins. At the moment, they were worth about 7 South African rands. It's about 50 American cents. So, I mean, probably didn't cost them that much, giving everybody like 7 rands or 50 American cents. So I got like 10,000 coins from the app trader that I use. And since then, I've been using Shiba Inu pretty much like my spare change wallet. And not like, there are some people who say spare change, spare change meaning money I can spare. So like the 10 cents, the 20 cents, the 50-cent coins, all of those, yeah, because the other coins, they still kind of work. They still need to be in circulation in my pocket. But yeah, this like money that I can actually spare, I've been putting it into Shiba Inu. So, I mean, over the past probably 6 months, I can say I've put down about 500 rands into Shiba Inu. Like I said, with 6 rand here, 3 rand there, 10 rand there, 20 rand there, the money that I can kind of spare at that moment in time when I feel like I do have money to spare. And when I did the math, it all accumulated to about 500 rands. And from that 500 rands, with the rally that just happened, that got all these people excited and all this attention, and why people ask me these questions. With the rally that just happened, I went up maybe 200 and so percent, but that 500 is now like 1.1, right? So that's like that good. That looks good on me, right? And everybody else that like joined in earlier and whatnot, So it's like, oh yeah, my 500 almost tripled, effectively doubled. That's beautiful. I'm glad, right? So I'm so glad that I remained relatively consistent in throwing those 10 cents and those 5 rands and those 20 rands into the Shiba Inu um account or wallet, because yeah, look at me today. I've effectively doubled it. Might even take my profits soon. But I've thought about it, and I've did some research, and the big question is, can Shiba Inu reach 1 American cent or 17 South African cents, right? Or 15 cents for that matter. But can Shiba Inu hit 1 penny, 1 American cent? That's the $1 million, $1 billion question, right? Because once it hits that, a lot of people will become millionaires, not overnight, but overnight. If it happens overnight, the night that it hits 1 penny, a lot of people, myself included, might just become rich. I mean, I'm almost on 1 million coins, but with what happened now, I think I want like 100 million coins, right? I want 100 million Shiba Inu coins, because the moment it hits 1 South African cent, I'm a millionaire. The moment it hits 17 cents, I'll have about 10 million. Or the moment it hits 1 American penny, I'll almost have 10 million rands. Like even just saying it out loud, like just imagining myself with that's life changing. Even the million rands will be life changing. So I think it's a fool's bet, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put away as much money as I can spare, literally, into Shiba Inu, and hopefully the moment it hits 1 South African cent or 17 cents, which is 1 American cent, 1 penny, I'll become a millionaire. So I'm not suggesting that everybody does it. I'm just saying this is why I'll do it. This is why I do it. So do I believe that it can hit 1 penny? It's obviously it's theoretically possible. Almost anything is possible in theory, right? But is it practically possible? And what are the matrices or the measurements? What would be the aspects of reality that would make one Shiba Inu coin to be worth 1 American cent possible? What would it take, for realistically, pragmatically, for Shiba Inu to be 1 American cent, 1 penny? Okay, this is how I approached it. So we know that price in crypto is a function of market cap over the total amount of coins. I don't. I feel like I want to write it down for y'all to see it. But if it's a basic equation: market cap at the top divided by total amount of coins equals price, right? And the thing that we have consistent in this equation is price, because we want price to be 1 cent, right? So in this math equation, we're solving for X and Y. X is market cap, Y is total amount of coins, to get us to a point where the price is 0.01. We have that fixed. So that's the equation that I'm going to use, right? Perfect analogy. I hope everybody understands it. Now I'm going to approach it this way. The total crypto market cap today, right now, is about $2.2 trillion, right? The entire crypto market cap is worth about $2.2 trillion. Bitcoin is about 1.2 trillion of that, right? So Bitcoin is effectively just about half of the entire crypto market. For Shiba Inu to hit 1 cent with the total number of coins that exist today, we have about 394 trillion Shiba Inu coins. So if we have the Shiba Inu coins fixed at 394 trillion and the price fixed at 1 American cent, it would then take the market cap of 3.9 trillion just on Shiba Inu. Remember what I just said? The total crypto market cap right now is 2.2 trillion. For Shiba Inu to be worth 1 American cent with the number of coins that exist right now, the total market cap should be 3.9 trillion. That seems kind of out of touch with reality, right? Or out of touch with the facts that as they are right now. So it means that like 3.9, that's double the effective market cap of crypto right now. So Shiba Inu by itself will be worth double what crypto is worth right now. That's what I mean when I say it could be a little bit out of touch with reality. So again, we're solving for X and Y. So we can change market cap a little bit and we can change total number of coins a little bit to effectively get us to the price. So again, approach it this way. In a world, in a distant future, 3.5 years or so, 5 years or so, or in a world where Bitcoin is worth $100,000, with Bitcoin at a valuation of 4 trillion, of 2 trillion, just Bitcoin by itself. If Bitcoin doubles and effectively gets to $2 trillion, and we have maybe a crypto market cap of about 4.5 trillion, right? In that world, I can effectively see Shiba Inu at a market cap of 200 billion. So I looked at it this way. Ethereum right now is about 35% the price of Bitcoin. The market cap. So Bitcoin is worth about 1.2 trillion, and Ethereum is worth about 360 billion, 400 billion at best. That means at any moment, Ethereum is worth 35 to 40% of Bitcoin, and Ethereum is number 2 as it relates to market cap. In that world where Bitcoin is now worth 2 trillion by itself, I can see, now this is best case scenario, I can see Shiba Inu being worth about 200 billion, right? That's about 10%, 20% of Bitcoin, right? So 200 billion market cap for Shiba Inu at a price of 1 American cent would force us to have about 200 trillion coins in circulation. That means that we effectively need to halve the number of coins that exist in circulation right now. And we also effectively need to almost triple the market cap of crypto as it sits right now, or effectively double, right? From 2 trillion to about 4.5 trillion. So we need to cut the number of Shiba Inus that are in circulation right now by half. And we also need to double the entire crypto market so that Shiba Inu can effectively and realistically fit as a $200 billion coin or $200 billion market cap in a crypto market cap of $4.5 trillion. So in that world, it still could be best case scenario, but I see that world more realistic, where Bitcoin is about $100,000. The entire crypto market cap is about 4.5 trillion. Bitcoin has a market cap of 2 trillion, and Shiba Inu at 10% of Bitcoin Remember that the number 2, which is Ethereum, is about 35 to 40. So Shiba Inu being about 10 to 20% worth of Bitcoin isn't so unrealistic. So at 10% of Bitcoin, crypto market cap is about 4.5 trillion. Shiba Inu has about 200 billion market cap. Shiba Inu has 200 billion market cap. We're going to need to have about a 200 trillion coins in circulation. So then the question is, how do we then burn or halve the number of coins in circulation? Could we possibly, if we need to cut the number of coins in circulation, could we possibly do that? And therefore, how can we do that? Right? So remember, price is 0.1 cent. Market cap is about 200 billion, and the number of coins is about 200 trillion. I think that can give us 0.01 if the math allows. So then how do we do it? How do we do it? Is it possible? I think, again, best case scenario, I think it's possible. For me, this is a fool's bet. Even if it doesn't reach 1 cent, I hope it reaches half of that so that I can get one South African cent at least, and my 100 million coins can become 10 million. Like I said, I have almost a million. I'm going to work towards that 100 million and make my fool's bet, and hope that it does happen. So there are ways that the Shiba Inu developers and the Shiba Inu founders are working to burn the coin. Even when they launched it, they burned about 50% of the coin circulation. When they launched it, about 1 quadrillion coins in circulation, and they effectively gave Vitalik Buterin like half of them, right? And he burned like 90% of what he got and gave 10% away to different kinds of charities. So burning, they kind of understand that they have like a large supply of coins. And it is kind of deliberate. Just like with Dogecoin, a lot of us that missed the trend, we know that the lower the price, the higher the chance of exponential growth, right? We have opportunity for exponential growth if the price is really low. It is effectively harder to grow something from 50,000 to 100,000 than it is to grow something from 50 to 100. It's effectively harder to grow something from 1,000 to 2,000 than it is to grow something from 1 to 2. So from 1 cent to 2 cent seems easier than from 1,000 to 2,000. 50 to 100 seems easier than 500,000 to a million. So the lower the price, when they launched, they figured it would make it more attractive to a lot of us who are looking for exponential growth, because like I said, it seems easier to turn 1 cent to 2 cents. So this low price and this high number of coins, I think, was deliberate by them. So they do that so the coins can be cheap enough, and with effective holding and with effective burning over time, hopefully the circulation can be cut, which drives down the demand and hopefully drives down the supply and hopefully pushes up the demand, and then the price can be what we need it to be. So the first thing that needs to happen, obviously, is a lot of people just need to buy into it. We need a large number of volume. This 200 billion is the volume that, the market cap is the volume that needs to happen. People need to buy Shiba Inu coins to drive up the volume and the market cap to at least 200 billion. That's what needs to happen. So, people that love Shiba Inu, keep on growing the army, keep on getting people to buy the coins. That's one thing that really, really needs to happen. But the most important thing, again, is the burns. How are the burns going to happen? The one thing that I know is they're creating Shiba Swap. Shiba Swap, I think, is going to be a buying and selling of crypto platform that is run by the Shiba Inu founders, and I think, is effectively ran by the Shiba Inu tokenomics, and every time, like, you can come to Shiba Swap and convert your Shiba to other tokens or other coins, or convert other coins to Shiba Inu. And I think when that happens, there's always like a small percentage of coins that get burned. A really, really small percentage of coins get burned with every like transaction that you make on the Shiba Swap, whether you're buying Leash, which are other coins that can be found on the Shiba Swap, or when you're like selling your Shiba Inu. And also with the staking that's going to be possible to happen on Shiba Swap. That is another, it's not necessarily burning, but it's another way of taking things out of circulation for at least a fixed amount of time. So staking is one thing that's going to happen on the swap. Like I said, it's not like burning, but it is a function of taking things out of circulation. The biggest burn thing that's going to happen on the Shiba Swap is with every coin listing on Shiba Swap, they're effectively going to burn $25,000 worth of Shiba. So with an average 1,000 listing per year, they will effectively burn $25 million worth of Shiba Inu coins every year. That's almost like 1% of the coins that are available in circulation. On a good year, maybe 3%, if get like 3,000 coins listing on the Shiba Swap. So that is one way that they're pushing to burn the coins effectively by the Shiba community or the creators of Shiba. Every time somebody lists a coin on Shiba Swap, they're going to burn about $25,000 worth of Shiba. And like I said, on average, they have about 1,000 listing, max 3,000. So that's anything from 25 million to 75 million worth of Shiba Inu coins that will be burnt every year just by the listings that happen on Shiba Swap. The second thing is Shiba is going to be accepted as a payment mechanism on a platform called Now Payments. And it is said that every time somebody uses Shiba Inu to pay on Now Payments, a portion of the Shiba will be burned. So that's another burning mechanism. So the more people use Shiba Inu, the people that love Shiba Inu, the people that have Shiba Inu, if they use it more and more as a payment option, that actually feeds into the burning process. So, you can buy as much Shiba as you need, but also just burn some by buying things that like you can buy gifts off of Amazon, I think, or Shopify at least. You can buy things off of Shopify using Now Payments like you would with your rands or dollars. But in this instance, you're using Shiba Inu because it does both things for you. It keeps the Shiba coin alive because the more we use it in real life, the more the companies realize that it's useful, and also the more you use it in real life, the more you burn it, which will then grow the value of the Shiba that you still have. So if you spend like 500 coins or 50,000 coins, the other million coins that are left, their value will increase because some of those coins will be burned. So every time somebody uses Now Payments on Shopify and other platforms, there will be a burn amount. It may be small, but there will be a burn amount, and that effectively adds on to all the burning that's happening. There'll also be NFTs on Shiba Swap. These NFTs will also burn some Shiba coins. The NFTs that will be released, but when the people are buying them, there'll be some burning. When people are naming them, there'll be some burning. So they like a lot of processes around the NFTs that promote burning of Shiba just by using the NFTs. So when you buy and sell the NFTs, when you name them, when you use them effectively, you'll also be promoting the burning of Shiba coins, because the NFT also will be based off of Shiba Inu and Shiba Swap. And also the Robinhood listing. The Robinhood listing is one thing that can definitely drive up volume. The more people buy Shiba Inu on Robinhood and other platforms, the higher the price will go, right? The more people are buying into it, the higher demand, and if this, they effectively constrain the supply, and that will drive up the price. The volume increases the market cap. So we need a market cap of 200 billion. We need total amount of coins of about 200 trillion to get to 10 cent. And effectively, the two things that will drive that is the volume and is the burning of coins. Volume can be improved by people just continuously buying Shiba Inu, or it being listed on multiple platforms, and burning by Shiba Swap, by NFTs, by Now Payments, and by individual people that hold it. You and I that hold Shiba Inu. If we really, really are committed to Shiba Inu, we must like every other week burn like 1%, of our holdings, or at least like, commit yourself to burning like 1% a year. People that are tech, advanced, they can have like these. They know how to move coins from different platforms to other wallets, to cold wallets, to hard wallets, and all that other weird stuff. So if you have like a wallet that is cold or will never be used again, then you can effectively send your Shiba coins to that wallet, and that is how you burn it. You put them in a place that they will never be accessed again. So you're effectively taking them out of circulation by putting them in those cold wallets that won't be used again. So the burning needs to happen. You need to push burning, and also need to push volume. And that is how